Hi.
Hi.
Well done. What's the case
Absolutely don't.
We're here now, so
How
don't
dare you
ignore us.
not?
That'd be rude.
Don't ever do that.
It'd be very rude.
Ever.
Nice. Ever.
Don't ever. I'm joking. Welcome to the second part of
silliness.
To
the
Point.
Point.
So how you? So what?
Hi.
No, I was like, I can't talk.
It's okay.
Just so you know, guys, yeah, we obviously have the peace sign, yeah,
Two, and the
this
point.
also could be a 2 or a peace sign.
Yeah.
However way you're looking at it. Yeah.
100%. Two, the point.
And it makes so much sense because we're very peaceful here. Om Namah Shivaya.
Yeah, all of that. Yoga stretches.
We saw an Om sign, didn't we, on the way here?
We did see an Om sign.
It was like someone's side of their house,
Yeah,
bricks. It was
like
a really
garage or
lovely,
something.
massive Om, and Phoenix is just like,
Just flat
could have been better.
Yeah, just needed like a touch up. Like it was looking a little bit run down. Like Baby Joe was just like, I love it.
Really
Which,
nice.
it was
I was
nice.
Like, it's
was
a nice, like, words
Yeah.
and it obviously symbols are powerful.
Yeah.
And it's like almost, yes,
Yeah.
I will have a peaceful home.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm painting it on my bricks.
I was just personally making a judgmental comment on,
Yeah.
on the general aesthetic.
But yeah,
which was nice. It was
nice.
cool.
So we're going to begin with 3 Oms today. I'm joking. But yeah. But yeah, welcome to the show, the second part of the show.
Yeah.
And hope you're all having a beautiful morning.
The chatty bit.
The chatty
The chatty bit.
Yeah,
Beautiful morning,
so,
yeah?
Good.
It's cloudy.
I mean, isn't it usually? I mean, to be fair.
No, but come on.
Yeah.
You were going to say, but it's now September.
No, I was going to say, like, yeah, I mean, London, England.
Yeah.
It's just. Someone was saying to me the other day, like, when we were growing up, like, it's never. We had 6-week holidays sunny. Do you remember that?
I feel like yes.
Yeah.
I remember it being like, it's summer now.
Yeah,
and it was hot.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, and then
so
winter was
do you want to
cold.
get off your heart machines?
Stop it. Like, okay,
Do you want to
need
put them down?
You're so silly. You need to explain what a heart machine is.
Well, okay, look. I don't know the ins and outs. All I know, in a very layman's terms, is that there's equipment that's made, created,
yeah.
that alters the weather. It's as simple as that. It's you can look up. I think it's HAARP. Yeah. Have a look, and they years and years and years and years ago. But I think even before this, there were like patents or whatever for some kind of
See, now
weather changing machines.
Yeah, I've
There's
heard
no
all of it.
way.
I've heard all of the.
I've seen the cloud. Have you seen the square cloud in the sky? I'm telling you, there's a blue sky and then literally a perfectly orchestrated, either a square or a rectangle of just white clouds. Madness.
Weird.
I mean, of course it's weird.
No, but I feel like
it's man-made.
Is it? But is it like man-made on Photoshop?
No. I don't think so. This is ages ago. This was a long time ago.
Before Photoshop.
Probably not. I don't think it is Photoshop. I just don't think it is. There's so many things like.
I don't know. I'm a skeptic.
Like,
you know me.
I know. But like like there were certain things. I think I can't think right now to give you like an example. But like worldwide in places that wouldn't generally have this kind of weather or things happen. Too many things have happened that are just like. And also remember. Actually, we should talk about this.
What?
It wasn't a
Let's
point.
talk about it.
Yeah. Okay. No, we're going to talk about farmers, right? So basically, I don't know if anyone knows, but you probably do know. Bill Gates,
Billy,
Satan himself.
Oh my God!
Basically.
I mean, he's not the best.
He's like really.
I don't know. He's
really
is
bad.
he?
Yes, he's
I know
awful.
he's not good. Look, anyone that's got that much wealth and like.
No, he's awful. He's awful. He's like fully like. The other countries, I think there were some African countries, they went and they literally were just like giving all of these like, vaccines and everything to these children and people, women.
What, to test them?
Oh gosh, like mashing them up. Like, but he's done a lot of things. And also, I think the WHO, the World Health Organization, is heavily funded by the Bill and Gates.
Nancy or whatever her name is. Bill and Nancy.
Yeah, no, Bill.
Foundation.
Yeah, Foundation, that was it.
I don't know if it's Nancy, I don't know who Nancy is. It's something like that,
I do know it is, and I can't think now. Anyway, so you just follow the money anyway. So he has bought, I think, 95% of American farmland. This is a while ago.
Bill.
This is months ago. Yeah, Billy Boy.
Billy Boy's bought
Billy Boy?
bits.
What does Billy Boy, who's a billionaire by the way, probably a trillionaire by now, what does he need?
I don't know. All of that land for. What do you personally need that much land for?
I mean, come on. Like even if you're like and that's a conspiracy.
Oh my
Those sort
God,
of
which
people,
it could be.
Even if you're that sort of, I think you're an idea. Surely you would even be like, well, why is that needed?
No,
but I'm joking.
no, but look, all conspiracy theory or not, we do say this every time. Look for
yourself. And that's exactly what I'm saying. So, look for yourself.
Yeah.
Right? And have a look and see if that makes
Bill
any
has
sense
bought
to you. And have a
95%
look at
of
what he's
America.
done. Have a look at, I mean, there's a lot of things out there. Why
There's
does
things.
okay? So let's say he's a billionaire. He could
Let's say.
potentially be a trillionaire, but he's definitely a billionaire. We know that.
Big Billy's
So
billions.
Big Billy boy, Big Billy, yeah, okay. Big Billy with his billions.
Big Billy's billions.
Big Billy with his billions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Billion bullions. Okay, that's enough. Let's
Balls
move.
of billions. Anyway, right, Billy boy
Billy.
has got enough toys, yeah? He doesn't need I think it's either 90 or 95. So,
He's got enough to play with.
Let's say it's 70%, right? Let's go even further down, right? I know it's
Let's say it's 3.
No, right. No, let's say it's 70, yeah? I'm pretty sure it's more than that, yeah? Right, do you know how big America is?
Bear.
Why do you need even 10% of the whole of
you
America?
Nobody
So
needs
he's
that.
made a conscious effort. Obviously, I think it's not really him. I'm guessing, I'm speculating, that it's probably, you know, being directed or ordered to do so, right? Because I do believe that he is part of some kind of
system.
Some kind of, ring or
hierarchy.
Yeah, some kind of evilness. Anyway, so they're like, right, Bill boy, you go and get that land.
You gonna get that land. You gonna
Billy
buy
boy,
it. You gonna buy from me. You hear that?
Yeah. And this, you just say buy some meat. Did you just say buy some
I
meat?
said buy it from me.
Oh, I thought you said buy some meat.
Nah,
because
baby.
this is literally what it is. So basically, yeah,
cows.
The reason why he wants the land, or they or whoever, is to control the food supply.
Well, yeah.
Because what do you need land for?
Have to do, this is the thing I don't get.
No, further.
What else more do
Do
they
you know
need?
about lab-grown meat? Yeah. That's relatively new.
Yeah.
They're going to start selling that in restaurants without telling you.
No, they need to tell people.
But you know the way they tell people is very much like, we told you.
Of course,
you know?
yeah.
So I feel like they think that they've already told you. I have to they definitely, I know that 100% they've done the lab-grown meat, which is disgusting. I mean, I don't eat meat myself anyway, but okay, whatever.
I don't even, it's weird. I don't know if it's
okay, and listen, do you really trust that meat? I'm sorry, like,
I don't
what
know.
the hell are they putting in that meat? Because look at, okay.
It's not even what they're putting in, it's like, what?
No, it's what they're putting in it, because look at the chickens, right?
Look at
the chicken.
take a look at the bucket! Yeah.
I saw something the other day. Chickens from back in the day
Yeah.
look nothing like the chickens of today.
Yeah.
They are pumped up with hormones.
No, they are.
Right, so it is about what they're putting in it.
Well,
so
they don't need to grow. They're doing that in the live runs.
No, I know.
That's nothing new, is what I'm saying.
No, okay, fine. But yeah, fine, but it's getting worse. Like they're putting loads. I don't know what they're putting in, but I don't think it's a good thing.
But that's why people are also. That's happening. This is the beauty of the balance of the universe, because all of that, I'm sure that's happening, you know, whatever. But also, there's just like such a big focus on people growing their own stuff. It's not just us. Like we obviously say it, but it's not just us. People are growing their own stuff. People are doing their own farming. People are interested in literally raising their own like farm animals. You know, slaughtering them and eating them, or using their, you know, whatever themselves. Like
100%. But talking of the farmland and the farm animals, so this is what they're doing. So in America, they've actually paying the governments are paying the farmers, and actually it's coming to the UK as well. This is a big thing. It's been going on in Europe as well. Do you remember a while ago they were blocking the roads or whatever, protesting because it's something to do with there's a lot going on that we're not told about, obviously. So like we say, go and just have a look yourself. But I definitely saw a video of a farmer in England who's a legit farmer, because he had the accent. No, I'm joking. And he was like someone was recording and he was exposing the government, and he was like, basically, I'm gonna. Like, I guess he just had really good ethics and values, and he was like, do you know what? They're trying to bribe you, basically. They're like, we're going to give you this much money, and it was almost like, we'll give you twice or 3 times that you would have earned. Something like that.
They already, again, like I said, farmers are rich.
So whatever it was like, and what they wanted to do is like basically get the crops destroyed, basically. One way or another, destroy the crops. In America, I think they were like, just leave it to go mouldy or burn it or something like that.
Oh, so they can introduce the...
So they can get rid of the crops so that there is a food shortage at some point.
Right, so they can introduce...
So they can,
No, you have to eat this.
Yeah, or I guess so. Or like, I guess so. Or, you know, just something to do with there was a quote or something, you know, to control the people, you control the food.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. So yeah, it's crazy. I don't know how we got onto Bill and this.
So how did we get into Bill?
How did we get into Bill? But anyway, listen, I think it's brought us to the point where if you can, like Felix was saying, you know, try to grow your own food.
Yeah, we say this every time.
No, but it's so important. Like, honestly, you should have seen the courgette I grew the other day. It was huge. Yeah. Too big.
Too big? What do you mean?
No, I'm joking. But no, it was massive. I took it to work and I was like, right, this is for you. It was like okay, you know how when they grow, they kind of, I guess it was turned. It's not a marrow, but I guess if courgette is left long enough, it turns into a. I don't like re-saying it because I think it's still courgette. But some people will say, oh no, it's a marrow now.
Well, because of the size?
Yeah.
No, there has to be a genetic difference, otherwise it's the same thing.
Right.
It should be.
We'll go with that, exactly.
Yeah.
It's still courgette. It's a giant courgette.
Yeah.
It was about 2 foot long. Yeah, it was huge. Big. Massive.
Big
and then I was like, right, take that, feed the house with that. Here's your gift.
Feed yourself.
And then I did my dad's some food yesterday with another they were giant.
Yeah.
Because I've been away from it and they were growing. But so yeah, definitely like, and it just tastes so good. Just please try and grow your own food. And like I said before, if you don't have a garden, you might have a balcony.
You might have a friend that gives you a chili, and then.
Oh gosh, here we go. No, I need to know. Go on. Oh my God, I'm so scared. Like, anyone that's been following us, and thank you for being with us and subscribing. We really appreciate it.
Yeah,
please go, if you're listening on the radio right now, go to @2THEPOINT Radio @2. That's the number 2. The Point Radio on YouTube. Scroll down a bit and you'll find us, and click subscribe. We really appreciate you. Well, we're growing slowly but surely.
Just like my chili.
Okay.
Just kidding. It's dead.
No.
It's dead. I'm so upset.
This is the second chili I've given it.
I know. Yeah. But
what?
Explain. Okay. Here's what happened. Yeah.
I can't believe it. When you said growing, I was really happy then.
I did that.
That is a Scorpio.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Make it right.
Yeah. Well. Right. So.
No, you're a murderer. That's what you are.
I know. Yeah. I know. Well, more like neglect. I didn't know.
Negligence.
Negligence, yeah. Well, it wasn't. It was over love because. Okay, so this is what happened basically.
Oh, no.
So it was there. It was doing well, and I was like, "This is great."
And by the way, is this the one that had the traumatic experience to get to your house?
No. This one was fine.
Because that was another one.
No, that was another one. Yeah, that was again negligence. Should have strapped it in. Anyway. So this one, it was doing great. It was going well.
Yeah.
I was like, cool.
There was a chili in there. I remember.
There was a chili, and you were like, take it off. So I was like, cool. Had a little bite of it. I was just like, that's hot.
Yeah.
But it was nice though.
Did you save the seeds?
Huh?
Of course you didn't.
Anyway, so.
You could have like carried that.
I know. I didn't think about that until you just said it now.
Right.
Well, listen to this though. So.
I was. You killed my second.
Yeah. No, I know. So the leaves, because I was like trying to check the leaves in my hands like every day just to make sure.
Oh, he was committed, you know.
No, I wanted it to live. Like, I'm not kidding.
Do you think you over wanted it to live?
That is what happened. Because I felt the leaves and I was like, okay, cool. They were fine. And I was just like, okay, it feels like they're wilting a little bit. I'm not going to take any action. I'm just going to see how it goes the next day. It's just like, cool. Okay, they're wilting a little bit more. Okay. This is weird. Okay. I don't want to like overwater it. I don't want to do this. So let me just chill. I think I'm just gonna like, water it when I feel like it needs it. So it's like, okay, cool. And then it was just wilting more. It's like, okay, no, it needs water. And it's just like, okay, cool. So let me put water in.
Yeah.
And then it wilted just faster than I could. I was just like, no. I just
I think you
but
must
how?
Have overwatered
I overwatered it.
Oh, you did.
Because what I didn't like clock is this. It's because it was a fairly big pot.
Right.
When you water it, the water's still in the soil. Okay. So it's like I put my finger on the top.
To be fair,
and
I think that pot is a bit too big for that chili.
Maybe.
But then there's me thinking it's going to grow.
Yeah, well, didn't get there. Wrongly. So I put my hand on the top. I was just like, okay, it feels dry. Okay, I'm going to put some more water in, obviously.
Do you know what? I'm sorry, I'm done with you, chilies.
No, I think that's fair.
I'm joking.
No, completely fair. If you could. Because I think I figured it out. I think I figured it out. And I'm like, okay, cool. I think I've got it now.
I know exactly which one I'm giving you. It's not my favourite.
Okay. No, never give me the favourite. Give me the little...
No.
And I'll grow
I've
into
got
something.
faith in you. Third time lucky, as they say.
Well, listen to this,
Oh
yeah? Because there was a third time. Because... it was dead. It was like, and I was like, no. But I had a look, and there was a little shoot coming out, and I was like, oh, well. I was like, wait.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay, cool. This is like a new life. So I was like, and it seemed to be different. Like the side.
Okay. Well, I'll take it.
And I didn't know if it was like a chili shoot. It could have been anything else. Yeah, take a side shoot. And then, so I was like, okay, well, I'm obviously not going to overwater it this time. I was just like, okay, I'm going to be chill. So then,
chilly. So every time you say chill, I see the word chilly.
So I'm going to be chilly about it. So yeah, it was starting to grow. It was like going towards the sun and everything, and then it started to wilt. I was like, okay, I know it's fine. I know what to do with this. I'm just gonna wait. Like I'm just gonna wait.
By its side, day and night. What?
Died.
Oh, of course it did.
Died!
Okay, fine.
I was like, what? Because I was so hyped. I was just like, well, this is why this has happened. I was never supposed to have the chili. This is alive. I wonder what it's going to be. I wonder if it's going to be chili. Died. I was like, cool.
Do you know what? Talking of death and rebirth, I went away for a little while. Sounds like I went to jail, but I didn't. I went away for a little while. No.
I got
basically, what?
Don't let me out.
Oh, I thought you just like, oh.
What?
I can't say on there.
Okay, cool, yeah, nothing.
I got, anyway, yeah, I was like, no, he definitely did not sing that. Yeah, he got locked up. It sounded,
Okay.
It sounded like, yeah,
fine.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Right, so, I was going to then, when I say that, I end up saying it.
Exactly, let's move on.
No. I came back and I think it's, the prayer plant. Beautiful with the purple leaves on the bottom. They have do you know what I'm talking about? Big leaves like this. Big leaves, so like the size of like a big
hand.
I was going to say mango, but actually probably be more like a melon. A small melon. Get your hands on some melons, guys and girls. Yeah. And then they on the other side it's like purple. No, anyway, quite furry.
Hey, look, something called like a fairy melon.
And anyway, it was a beautiful plant. Honestly, I think I put it in Aldi or Lidl, and they do them really cheap. So if you went to B&Q, for example, this plant would have been easily 30 quid. Easily.
Apparently Lidl's the place to shop.
It is. It is good. I don't usually get myself, but now and then I'll get a plant from there. It is good for food as well. But plants wise, they do now and then they have good things. And I think it was about maybe £12, which is quite cheap for Lidl or Aldi, but really? It's massive, it's gorgeous. Anyway,
that sounds good,
I came back here in my room, it was dead. No. It was so dead. It was complete, and it's massive. It was about
dead.
It was about 1 feet, maybe 3 feet tall, 3.5
really?
feet. It's massive.
Dead.
Wide, gorgeous. Dead. I was like, oh, it looked dramatic. It was I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. It was
where though?
Wait, all the things
where
had
did
gone.
You go, though?
And wait, there was probably about 20 big leaves, or maybe more. I went away to Cornwall.
For how long?
11 days.
Oh, okay.
But I did actually water everything before I went. But anyway, it was dead. Everything else was alright. It was weird. Anyway, I was like, oh my gosh, it was, wow.
Oh.
If you saw the state of it, I'm sure, I 100% know other people that, I'm not an expert, right, but aren't even any sort of, know about plants or anything, they would have dashed that so quick, that would have gone.
Really?
That would have gone. They looked gone. It looked like it had gone. Long time.
Yeah.
I was like, no. I kissed it, I sang to it, I watered it immediately. It's back! It's back and better than ever before. It's I'm really baby. But no, honestly, and I couldn't believe it. And I sent a picture to my mum. I was like, I can't believe that's come back. I was like, it's
some
beautiful.
Plants are really dramatic. So I have
dramatic.
I can't remember if I said this already, but one of my plants, her name is Shalea, and she's like the mama plant because she tells me when to water all the other plants because she's so dramatic. When she wants water, she's like, just all right.
That's the peace lilies.
It is a peace lily.
Oh, there you go. Because they're very dramatic.
Yeah, so dramatic.
That's how I know. I look at my peace lily, and if she's a bit like that, I'm like, they need water.
Yeah, that's the same.
It's so funny because I know that they need a lot of water.
Yeah, they do as well.
But do you know what? She was all right. She was actually all right.
Yeah, they're resilient.
But they're the first to be like, ugh.
Yeah,
so
they're
that's
dramatic,
why I was like,
resilient.
did I miss that one? Maybe I missed that one. I was watching it. But I couldn't believe the bounce back.
Yeah, good.
It was real. Yeah, so just if you come back from holiday and you see a plant that's not doing very well in your house or flat or wherever you live in this world, just give it a bit of water.
Or don't. Or definitely
What is the moral of this story?
The moral of the story is not everyone is great with plants. Sometimes it's a journey and you have to learn.
Yeah, it's true.
And I've learned.
Talking of journeys and steps to take.
I love the segue. I love the transitions.
I know they're good, aren't they? I also do really good transitions when I edit this, so watch it. I'm getting really good at this,
It's
though.
true.
Honestly, though. So yeah, talking of like little steps to take in life that make life easier.
Yeah.
PHENIKX has come up with a way of describing it for you.
Yeah, it's just basically like, it's very simple, and it's something because we were on the way here, and I was telling her, she was just like, yeah, we know that already. I was just like, no, I know.
I like the way you've packaged it.
Yeah, and that was the point. Like, I think sometimes we can know stuff, but sometimes it's nice to have it in a certain way, and it just hits with, you know, certain, you know, whatever. But essentially, I think a lot of the time we dream big, which is great. Dream big, do that.
Don't ever stop doing that, by the way.
Never stop dreaming big. But because we're dreaming big, it's difficult.
We think it's unrealistic.
We think it's unrealistic, and even though we can know, like, I mean, I know that anything's possible. I know that I'm going to get to where I want to be. You know, all of that sort of stuff. Sometimes, like, you can't see the way, and it just feels too big. So it's just like,
and then you're just like, oh, I'm going to eat a donut.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're trying to like lose weight,
I'm going to eat 3 donuts.
Yeah, I'm just going to have 3 donuts. Like, you know, screw it.
Tell them, use weight and then your leg.
Okay, yeah, because I said the weight thing first, and she was like, yeah, everyone knows it, and then I was like, well, I use it for myself, like, because.
No, tell them what you're calling it now.
The gift of
It sounds nice.
increments. Yeah, the gift of increments, and it's like a gift from the universe that helps us like actually get to our goals instead of just them being too big for us to get. And it's increments. So, for instance, my leg is. I think I've said this about in. I think I said about this. Yeah. Thank you for the translation.
Yeah.
But I said about this in the first episode. Sign language. Great. Yeah. So I can't feel. One of the many things is I can't feel temperature in my leg. Well, I say can't.
I love this.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
The thing is, like, I've always believed, I'm going to heal my body, which is, you know. Well, in for lack of a better word, broken. But I'm going to heal my body.
But we can repair our bodies.
100%.
Yeah, exactly.
But it was like, from where I am now, I don't know how I'm gonna, like, I can't see it. I believe it, but there's just a disconnect. Like, I can't feel like, because, you know, when people say, hey, manifest stuff, feel like you already have it, and it's a struggle to feel like I already have it, because it feels so far away. So yes, the gift of increments. So instead of being like, this is so far away, when I, you know, feel water on myself, every now and then I'd be like, oh, that feels
like
cold, or that feels like hot, or
different
something.
Sensation.
Well, temperature usually when I'm in the shower or whatever, and I'll feel like.
So usually, do you just feel the water? So you can just feel.
Well, your brain does this crazy thing where, so like, so I'll feel water on this on the leg that I can't feel temperature.
That's left leg.
Left leg. But I'll also feel, obviously, water on the right leg.
But you can feel the temperature.
But I can feel the temperature.
Right.
Now, what the brain does is, because it knows that the right leg is feeling warm water, when you put the shower on the left one, it feels warm.
Okay.
Same with cold. And the thing is, so I've tested this. So, like, I've had the shower on, I've put it on the leg that can feel hot, put it on the leg that can't feel, just like, okay, it feels hot.
Right.
Then I'll turn the temperature all the way down on cold, and keep it on the thing, it still feels hot. Right. Then I put it on the one that can feel, just like, well, obviously it's cold. Yeah. Then I move it back, it's like, it's cold now.
Funny, isn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy. So anyway, with that in mind, I basically, sometimes I put it on my leg and I'm like, oh, I actually can feel something, but not really, like, kind of not. So instead what I'm doing...
But not the thing you just said, like, it wasn't like...
No, not the thing I just said.
So you went just to that leg?
Yes. And it's like, oh, so for instance, cold. Oh, it feels cold. But I just put it on my other leg and it was like warm, but I changed it. And so I'm like, okay, let me check this.
Right.
And sometimes it does. It just feels like a little bit cold. Like, and I'm like, okay. So, and before I had this idea of the gift of increments, or was conjured, or whatever, I'd sort of like dismiss it and be like, you know, okay, well, you know, whatever, it's just, you know, it's not really a thing, that's not your whatever. But in starting to be like, okay, well, I'm just going to roll with, I like that I can feel something. Yeah. Even if I don't believe this, I like that I can feel something.
Yeah.
Start small. And then the next time I do it again, it's like, I can feel it more. Like, I can feel it in more parts of my leg. I like how I can feel it in more parts of my leg.
Much can
and
you
then
feel
I'm
now?
like, some. And then I'm like, okay, cool.
But every time?
Yeah, well, Yeah. And then I'm like, okay, let me just.
So this is good.
Yes, this is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And it can work for many other things. But just when something is very big, find something that is small. Find something that's small and incremental, that is a step towards, and then focus on that. Because what that does is, okay, you might not be vibrating
baby
here.
steps.
Yeah, exactly. But you're vibrating a little bit more in this way, down here. And then it's like, okay, well, that's
you're
realistic.
You're eventually going to get there.
Precisely, because this is realistic. This tiny little change is realistic. Cool. So then...
So, the gift of
increments.
The gift of... No, what's the word I'm thinking? No, go on, keep going.
Gift of what? Increments?
No.
Realizations? Realism?
No, realisticality.
Yeah. Maybe that. Well, hey, look, the name's not set in
Increments
stone.
sounds better.
Increments definitely sounds better. The name's not set in stone. Hey, we'll see what happens. I think it's going to say increments. But yeah, so that was just like, I don't know, something that came to me, and I was like, this could help other people. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, and we'll see. I'll keep you posted. I'll keep you posted on the leg situation.
Yeah,
because might be doing cartwheels as of 1 month's time.
Talking of your leg, and that's obviously like amazing.
Thank you.
What other things make you happy?
Oh, what other things make you happy?
Okay, because we were going to talk about this a while ago. And, like, as we know, we go with the flow, and sometimes we forget things.
Sometimes we do. Sometimes we don't.
It's like so we were going to talk about like what makes you happy. I think we talk about that a lot anyway. But why not? Well, we're not going to talk about like what makes us frustrated. Actually, no, we will. So because I wanted to actually no, we will. Because then what we'll do is we'll start with frustration, then we'll come on to the.
Okay, go on. Okay.
So I was on the train the other day. And I had booked my ticket, and on this particular train you have like, lights which say whether it's green, amber or red. So you can sit, obviously if it's green, if you're not aware of the traffic light system,
figure yourself out.
Go outside.
Go outside, have a look.
And don't walk.
So green is if you can, silly. So green is if you can sit down, yellow is if there's no spaces probably, red is if
it's kind of like, so it's a long journey, right?
Yeah.
So if you're like Paddington to Reading, no, that's a short, so it might be like, amber might be,
Manchester.
It will say like it's busy from this place to this place.
Oh, I see.
So I would know, okay, I'm not even, to be honest, I wouldn't even bother
Okay.
sitting in there, I'll sit on green.
Yeah. Green.
I'm not messing around with amber or red.
Give me nature.
Anyway,
green.
I have a booking, so mine should be red.
Right. Because you're sitting there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I waited for the train. Delayed, fine. 20 minutes, 90 minutes, whatever. Anyway, so it's 10 carriages. Arrives 5 carriages. And then it says full and standing. I was like, okay, whatever. I've got my ticket. I'm
sitting. I'm good.
I'm fine. Get on now. Everyone's rushing to get on as well. Remember, it's gone from 10 carriages to 5, which is literally cut in half. If anyone doesn't know maths, 5 is half of 10.
Thank you so much.
Just letting you know, you have
that maths lesson.
5. Actually, it's 4. Well, actually, it's not really. It was 2 thumbs, isn't it?
5 digits.
So 4. You have 8 fingers.
5 digits.
Yeah, 5 digits on your hand.
Yeah.
Right. There's
Phalanges.
2 hands.
5 phalanges.
There's 2 hands. There's also 2 eyes.
Oh my god.
Anyway, we're just having a whole anatomy lesson. Mixed in with numerology. This is really going. I think we should just go into the schools now and teach. Anyway, long story short is I was standing there, like I got on and like literally, the bit where you can't even get to the seat, and I was like, okay, there's a little toilet, that bit.
Squashed.
The middle bit where you go, where you just go.
The entrance.
The entrance. Yeah. And like there was about, I'm not joking, there was about 8 or 10 people crammed in there, and I was like, really? Like with my suitcase, I was like, what, for 2.5 hours? Really? Is this real? Is this going on? And then I was like, no, but I've got a seat. And then someone says, I heard some lady go, oh, but we spoke to someone and they were saying basically it's free for all now. And I was like, well, you're just confused. And like, I was like, oh my god, like the train's going to go in a minute. Like, I'm confused. I don't know what to do. Yeah. And I could hear someone outside going, there's another train like to Paddington. Like, it's in an hour. Yeah, an hour. And I was like, do you know what? Am I going to stand here in someone's armpit who hasn't washed, potentially, for 2.5 hours? Or am I going to just get up for my peace of mind, wait an hour, be annoyed? But, okay, so I got off. I had to get off. I couldn't get off, actually. Someone was blocking me their massive case. I was like, can you get your case?
Move!
Can I get off, please? Anyway, I made a decision, and I felt good in the decision, but I was also fuming because I was meant to get back to Paddington at 2:25 ended up getting back at 5:15. It's long. You think you've got the rest of the day and then you've got the evening now, so no, fine. my point is, right, I was swearing and angry for a good minute, maybe just a minute or two. You know, really, really annoyed, blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, fine. My point is, I'm getting very good, and we should all try and do this. If it resonates with you,
it's a natural pitter response to be like angry about something, but...
Yeah, but come on.
No, I get it.
You mean
no, I get it.
It was an anger.
Yeah.
No, but yeah.
Rage.
I've got to find me. No, but what my point is, I'm getting really good at just accepting everything, and just surrendering. Yeah. And I thought, do you know what? I've got a seat.
It was clearly supposed to be that way.
Exactly.
You weren't supposed to get on that train.
So my point is, work through your frustration, feel it, don't not feel it, but release it, and then just accept whatever it may be. This could be the train, it could be anything, it could be you just lost your job, it could be absolutely anything. Yeah. But, you know, there's like a formula, the magical formula. Gift of Increments and the magical formula.
Yes, there you
basically,
go.
they're all little formulas,
today,
yeah, I mean, always, right?
Yeah, it's true. Hey.
Oh, we're always right.
Hey.
You get that we're always right.
You forgot, maybe, I don't know. It's okay.
But no, honestly, it was just a little lesson again, and I was like, no, I've got a seat, I'm good, like, and then it gave me time to write what I needed to do. To be fair, I could have probably done that on the first train. No, actually, I couldn't if I was standing up. I wouldn't be able to read my book. I wouldn't be able to do anything. I couldn't even breathe. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't
Let alone
even
write
breathe.
some notes.
Anyway, and also, I think obviously it will be free. I will get a refund. So I've saved some P as well. So, so gone from frustration to peace and contentment to what makes me happy. What makes you happy?
Well, even in the car today, like driving down, there was that guy who decided to do a U-turn for no reason and just like...
Yeah, you dealt with that very well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I think like, well, not obviously not.
Do you know what it is? He didn't say thank you. It annoys me.
I know.
But I was
really
like, no.
Well, I was going to say about you more than anything. Like, he didn't say thank you, and you were just like...
Yeah,
he didn't
I feel like I followed your lead on that.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I was like, no, exactly. Yeah, and I was like, no, but I am getting better at that.
Yeah, I think so you are.
I am, because that really used to bug me. Yeah. If I was driving and like, I've waited such a long time for you to come down this road. You know what I mean? They're like, and then they're like, and I'm like,
just like,
honestly, the rage. No, it's really bad. I was looking at myself, observing myself, like, I've got problems.
Yeah, I'm obviously not a bitter. But that sort of thing used to bring out the pitter.
So for people that think you're talking about pitter bread,
we're not. So pitter's like Ayurveda is like a science.
But wait, if you had pitter bread, don't tell me you'd have wholemeal. Would it be white?
Yeah, it'd be white.
Okay, it's not a red onion situation though.
Wholemeal.
Okay, carry on. I just wondered at that point.
Wholemeal.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
No.
Can you hold that meal?
Exactly, please. I don't have time for that. Put it in a hole. Meal. Anyway, it makes no sense. So Ayurveda, there's 3 life energies.
We're talking to people that really... What's Ayurveda?
Yeah. So it's like 3 life energies. It means like it's the science of life.
Okay.
So,
in Indian, like ancient wisdom.
So there's 3 life energies. One of them is Vata, one of them is Pitta, one of them is Kapha. Pitta is what Baby J is. Her dosha is Pitta. That's what's called dosha. And it basically, Pitta is like related to fire. Literally, it's like it's
so true though.
Yeah.
And you know, like when we talk about astrology and we like intertwine things and everything is connected. Yeah. I really when I started looking at my chart in more depth, I want to explore it a lot more. But I love the way I am exploring it because I actually set the intention. It's funny because you've got into astrology hard now, Hard. And I actually set the intention probably maybe a year or 2 ago that I really wanted to get more into it, and then you went and did it. So it's like
so you don't even need to. Like,
I'm like, I always do this. I manifest things really well.
Yeah. Mate, seriously, like it's literally within a few hours for me now. It's kind of nuts. Like if I'm
hours or what? What did you say?
Like manifesting something.
Oh yeah.
Very quick.
Yeah. No, because I notice little things and I'm like, oh, that's so funny. Yeah. And I look back and I'm like, that's so funny. Yeah. But I did notice a lot of fire, so it makes so much sense. But
so Pitta, like Pitta's natural response, or a Pitta's general natural response to a stressful situation or something is to get angry. They're going to be like fiery or angry or dramatic. It's like or it could be like but like it's one of them. Like it's going to be dramatic.
But I'm definitely balancing.
For sure, 100%.
100%. I can see it myself. Yeah. As well. Don't watch that. I've still got my fire. Yeah?
No,
that's never going to go away.
Yeah. I'm Vata and Kapha. So Vata's like when they're in a stressful situation, they'll panic, they'll get anxious, nervous, or whatever. Kapha, when they're in a stressful situation, they will just retreat. They will shut down and see ya. I'm a Kapha. Leave me alone. So I have both of those trait when I get in a stressful situation. So what happens is I retreat into my head, and it goes like that. So I need to balance that. With
so balance that with what makes you happy.
What makes me happy is
and your tribe.
Huh?
What do we mean when we say? What do you you hear sometimes people say, find your tribe.
Yeah.
Can you?
To me, it means find the people or like energies, entities, like whatever that resonate with you.
This is going to bring us beautifully onto none of the points that we were going to say.
Great, excellent. But yeah, it's just like finding what resonates with you. And to be honest, like when we say tribe, I guess we mean people, but it really just happens on all levels. Like find what resonates with you, job, career, like whatever it is.
But when they say, don't say job, because when you say tribe, people do associate that with a tribe of people.
Yeah.
So like people say like your tribe, it's like your soul family, like your family, like like-minded souls.
Yeah.
So have you found your tribe?
I mean, honestly, I think everyone that comes into your life is part of your tribe.
That's true.
It's just
and
not
even
everyone.
Whether they're here for a season or
a year or whatever, a season or I don't know.
I feel like is it a season or
a
reason?
Yeah, a reason or a season. I don't know.
Season or a lifetime? No,
I don't know. Does it
like it should
rhyme?
rhyme.
Yeah. Either way, but people, whoever it is, even if they have even if you hate that person, they're in your soul tribe. They're there to help you grow and learn in a particular way. So I know what you were asking, which is where are your peeps at? But I think also
okay.
you know what I'm saying though. Everyone in your life 100%. Is part of your tribe.
Yeah. Well, we're just giving you more nuggets of goodness.
Nuggets, yeah, exactly. We're just about the nuggets,
Nugs and bugs and rugs.
Sure. We like when things rhyme.
Do
they need to make
talking
sense?
Of bugs and animals and insects.
Ew, gross. Bugs.
You know what your spirit animal is now, don't you?
Oh, yes.
So, when we say this, it's sort of like, when someone's got okay, so I believe, I can speak on behalf of me as well, that we have angels around us and that, we are always, we have beings, entities, whatever. Yeah. So I believe that we have our angels. There's many things. Good and the bad and the ugly. No, but there are. So there are also energies of animals. So the spirit of a spirit animal. So that's what we're saying. So if you're like, what are you talking about? If you think about an angel, that's obviously some kind of energy or spirit. But then think of the same thing as an animal. Is what I'm trying to say. So some people believe that they have spirit animals that guide them, that prop up in their lives, or they associate the qualities or with them with certain things. Yeah. So, but you thought yours was a frog.
Yeah. We for some reason we had.
Was it a toad? Was it a frog?
Toad. Specifically toad. Yeah. For some reason we thought that mine was a toad, and I hadn't gone through because the way everyone else, I guess, in my tribe had found out was one of us is actually a shaman, and
shaman, however you want to say it.
You do you. But he had taken a few of the others through, and they had found their ones, and they live mainly up in Sheffield, and I live down here. So they had done theirs, I hadn't done mine yet, and we sort of speculated that mine was a frog, a toad for some reason, and I was like, yeah.
But you weren't feeling it.
I wasn't feeling it at all. No. Anyway, so I went with Keith, my friend Keith, and he did the shaman journey for me. And to cut a long story short, I found my spirit animal.
And everyone, it is
an
grasshopper. No,
it's an orca, which is like a killer whale, which is very close to. It's very similar to a dolphin.
What?
I just realised something.
What?
Something just clicked.
Go on.
So in the something just clicked.
Go on, I love it.
So in the when I was going through
so with the drum, we've got a shamanic drum. I use it for my sound journeys as well.
Yeah.
And they're a lot to do with native, the whole world. Yeah. Many years have used percussion.
It's kind of like a guided. It's like a guided thing.
It's like a guided sound journey almost.
But on that guided journey, you don't just see your. Well, I mean, some people will just see their power animal, but you don't. And you may not even see it in the first time around anyway. But so I saw some other animals, and there were horses. There were seahorses, and there was one where it was there was a
You think it was a dolphin now?
No.
What? Okay, go on.
So there was one that was like a big. It was just a horse, but it was under the water. So it wasn't a seahorse, but it was like a horse, and it was very regal. And I was just about to tell you that I found out that orcas evolved from
dolphins.
Horses. Why were you saying dolphins?
Because you said dolphin and then you went like
I
that.
said horses.
No, but before that.
No, horses.
No, before the horses. Earlier, before you.
Oh, because I said they're similar to dolphins, and then because I said they're similar to dolphins, and then I was about to say they genetically come from horses.
Really?
Yeah, like a type of like an ancient horse sort of thing.
Oh.
And then I was like, that's why I kept seeing the horses in the thing in my journey, because I kept seeing horses and I didn't really know why. I was just like, but yeah, so
interesting.
I found out different bits and pieces about orcas, and it just really it resonates. Like as soon as I saw the orca, like, in the pit of my stomach, it was like, yes, this is it. Like I could physically feel it. And pretty like
it's interesting.
It's interesting. And the first
so
thing,
I don't know, like out there, guys, like if you feel like I don't know, like how it would be for you, because if you would just think of an animal, you're like, I don't know, it's difficult, isn't it? It's not like, oh, I'm thinking of an animal, I like that animal, I like a lion.
Because I like a lot of things, and orcas never crossed my mind to be like something I should pay attention to.
PHENIKX found this through the journey very well, and feels it a lot. But sometimes you could find your spirit animal through it sort of showing itself in your life, like or it keeps coming up, or you might.
But
keep seeing
also
it,
sometimes it's not that, so it's quite confusing.
That's what I mean, because with you, when do you often see a killer whale?
Do
you know what I mean?
Never.
So it's interesting.
But it is interesting because one of the things that everyone said at the time is like, once your power animal comes to you, it's like you'll see so many past things that are like related to that.
Or they make sense, or things just start to make sense. Which is kind of
and as soon as like and as soon as like I realised it was an orca, they're black and white by the way. I think I can't remember who it was. Someone exactly, like I'm literally
and
black
it's
and white.
Anchor.
Oh yeah, it's actually 5, but it's kind of an anchor. Yeah,
it's what? What is it? Oh right, so it looked like an anchor. It looked like an anchor though.
This is actually my old band's logo.
Okay, but it looks like an anchor.
Yeah, it's got that vibe. Yeah,
black and white.
Like the underwater thing. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
and it's black and white. Yeah, crazy. And that's the thing. Like my friends were like, you start to see many things in the past, and it's just like
and
they pointed out,
a lot of the time
like you're wearing black and white. I was just like, I am wearing black and white. I wear black and white all the time. It's just like So yeah,
your orca.
They're very cool. They're like apex sea predators.
They're the don of the sea.
They're the don of the sea. Like nothing else is above them in the sea in terms of like.
Apart from like serpents.
We got you.
Serpents are like more. When I envision it as serpent, I envision it more like mythology, like mythical.
Sure.
I don't see a serpent like. Do you know what I mean? Apart from like, that's not what I get with it.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I see a serpent as like, I don't see it in the sea. I see it in the sea, but I see it as like more, It's
not always. They're not always in the sea.
No.
I don't think.
Oh, they're not.
Oh yeah, no.
No,
it's
I
like
see
a snake.
them. I see it more like more magically. Like I don't know. Like, do you know what I mean? Kind of. My imagination is a bit crazy anyway. But anyway, what was I going to say to you? So it's Virgo season, guys.
Oh yes, Virgo season.
But you know what? I just want to say, and I know we said this before, but like just because your sun sign is a Virgo, does not mean much.
No.
Because obviously, like for a long time,
it means something, but it doesn't mean as much as they make out.
That's it.
Yeah.
Because like for many years, I was like, oh, I'm a Virgo, and then you look at that stupid little bit in
the horoscope.
Yeah, and it's like it's just ridiculous, isn't it? Like really, like that.
If you're a Virgo today, you will trip over a branch.
Do you know what I mean? It's mad.
Up.
But anyway, my point is, you look at that bit and you think, oh, that's me. And fine, it is like we're saying, a little part of you.
Yeah.
But there's so much more. There's so much more. But if you are that person, then happy Virgo season.
Happy Virgo season.
And enjoy your Virgo. I wonder if you set your intentions, for the Virgo season. Talking of Virgos and organisation and getting things done.
Yeah.
Do you think that? So your Virgos, explain to them what MC is.
So MC is like, it's when you're born, it's the point in the sky that is directly above, and
what does it stand for? MC.
medium coli or something like that.
And what's a coli?
No idea what a coli
Sounds
is.
like it should be like
a
in
disease
a
or something. Yeah,
experiment.
some sort of like thing that multiplies in a petri dish. Gross. But anyway, it symbolizes your how the world will see what you contribute to it, if that makes sense. So it's like your public persona. If you
I thought the rising sign was a bit like that.
no, the rising sign's like who you are at your core.
Oh, okay.
Not how people see you.
Not how people see you.
No, it's who you are at your core. Yeah, who you are at your core. But yeah, so yeah, oh yeah, my MC is in Virgo, and it's like about, and that's why I'm very meticulous and particular and a perfectionist to the point of I need to chill out when I put stuff out, because I can, and I used to do this when I was younger. Like I would work on a song, and it was like it would never be finished.
So nicely into
really,
everything.
yeah, because it like I'd work on it. It's like I'd never be finished with it.
Yeah, I get you.
I'm just constantly making checks, seeing. It's just like
chill out, just stop
Phoenix.
it. Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah, exactly.
Put it out and then work on something else and make that thing better.
I feel the same. I know exactly what you mean, and I feel like we're both getting better at that. And I feel like you are getting better at that, because you got a song coming out on my birthday and you haven't done anything.
I know.
So you are doing that.
Exactly. So
So you're balancing out.
But it's so much less stressful.
Exactly.
My God.
Yeah.
Literally. And really, it's like I still have that level of perfection, but it's just like I trust that the universe is going to make it exactly what it needs to be.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Virgo is a lot about that, and to be honest with you, it can be very it can be a hindrance, because when you're such a perfectionist, because I can definitely speak for this, you can be, not all the time, but like you can be really self-critical, like massively, and it can really be bad.
And critical of others too, but
but like also, I mean, it depends on who you are, but like myself, like I've over the years, like I've just been put so much pressure on myself, like for no reason, but I'm like, because I just like everything perfect, like even my face, I'm like,
exactly.
I'm like,
stop it.
Stop.
Yeah.
Just stop.
Just chill out.
You need to chill out. Like, honestly, I'm still working on it. I've come a long way. But it still creeps up. It still creeps up.
Really is.
But Virgo's a lot about it's also about like values
and
goals.
I mean, you're very Virgo in another way, which I don't think we usually talk about. Virgo energy is very devotional as well. It's very like service,
values and cause and ethics.
Yes. Very in service. Like,
no,
and you are very much that way. Like. She helps everyone, like
but then
constantly.
but like we're saying about balance, we have to try and like have that time for yourself as well.
Yeah.
We're learning every day.
We're learning. Every day's a school day.
Like, but do you know what it is? It is true. But like, it's good to like be aware, like, and observe. I've been really observing myself, like recently. I like the way you do.
I love that.
But like. Yeah, because I think the more we observe, and even our emotions about like how things happen, and like, oh, I felt like that a few months ago. Like, how do I feel now? It's really interesting, and then we can like apply things that we know once we can observe how we are acting.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if I'm just like not knowing what I'm doing, and I'm just in this chaotic kind of whirlwind, how am I ever going to apply anything?
So well as well. Again, it's so like your journey as a pitter balancing yourself. Whereas mine is literally the opposite. Like. I observe too much, and I don't do I don't like do the thing because I'm constantly observing and analysing and planning. Nothing happens.
It's funny, isn't it?
I just need the just do it sort of thing. So
and I'm just like, stop doing it.
Yeah.
This is not an advert for life.
Yeah, exactly. No, it's not. Sorry.
So funny.
Sorry, Nike.
Oh my gosh! Like, I can't believe how quickly today's gone.
But check the time.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, it's going quickly.
No, it has.
Yeah, I know, but
we haven't even.
Yeah.
I think we got to 1 point, 2 points.
Do you want to talk to him about Gordon Ramsay?
So I hated Gordon Ramsay. That has a little bit changed because you just have like a celebrity or someone that's just like. They just.
It's because he's mirroring you.
Literally, because I realised the other day. And another thing where you can tell you're slightly obsessed with them. Like,
right.
But you're slightly. You're always watching Kitchen Nightmares. Do you know what I mean? That was me anyway.
Hell's Kitchen or whatever.
Hell's Kitchen. Or whatever it is. No, Kitchen.
Probably got a few. Probably gone.
It's definitely got a few.
It's definitely sold.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's because I am similar to him, but the difference is this. The reason why it bugs me is because he acts in a way that I want to act or feel
So
in my
basically, Phoenix
core.
wants to be horrible to everyone.
Well, not horrible.
No, I'm joking.
But yeah, it feel in my core. But I can see that he is allowed to. It's like he's getting praise for it, whereas I didn't get praise for it. It's like I hate you.
Yeah,
you shouldn't be able to do it. Not in a conscious way, but like that's what's like happening.
And we were saying about him, like he's very blunt, which I like. I can relate to that.
And I can be extremely blunt.
Blunt's good, but cause, to be honest with you, like.
But blunt and it's like the way I used to be anyway when I was a kid, when no one liked me for good reasons. Like I'd be very blunt and I'd be very honest, but the way I was delivering was just not nice.
Yeah.
Like at all.
But were you meaning to be like that?
No.
Right.
I was just like trying to say, but it would frustrate me. Like I'd be frustrated at other people's. Well, why are you just not doing this? Like, you know, Gordon Ramsay is just like, you know, what did he call like an idiot sandwich or whatever, stuff
really?
like that. He's not.
But the thing is, we were saying, like, on the way here, like, obviously, he puts a lot on for the TV.
Yes,
like, I don't think if you met him down the street, he'd be like, you bloody idiot or whatever. Yeah. But, like, you know, it sells, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's dramatic, it's exciting, you don't know what he's going to blow up, like, is he going to throw a pot at you?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, no, it's interesting.
Yeah.
What's his astrology? Do you know anything about it?
Oh, I don't know, I should check.
Yeah, you should.
I don't know.
Yeah, I wonder if it's similar to you.
Oh, God, can you imagine?
Can you imagine?
I bet it is.
Do you know what? I've just had a vision.
What? Oh my God, nah. Really?
Yeah, I've seen you in a cook show.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
And the funny thing is, I can now see myself alongside you.
Oh my God.
Because I love cooking.
I can see
oh my God, we're going to have a cook show.
Oh my goodness, I'm down with that.
Can you see it? Can you kind of see it?
There's something.
There's something, right?
I don't know if it's a cooking show specifically.
There's something.
I can see something.
Or something to do. Well, we know we're going to be like food critics.
Yeah.
We already know that.
Something,
isn't it?
But it is
maybe we're guests on the show.
No. It's our show.
Oh, it's our show.
Is it our show? I don't know something.
Well, I don't know.
Look, keep watching the journey. You'll see soon. It'll come out.
So
yeah.
I'm just trying to think.
Think, baby.
Oh yeah. I mean,
it's fine.
I don't want to rush it. Really.
No, go.
I'm not rushing. I'm not rushing. I'm Armenian.
Stop it. You
no. I mean, I should have. Now I've got a million things in my head.
You're thinking about Russians and
no, now I'm thinking about serpents
and
everything. Oh God,
yeah. Go on, pick one.
Logo. So basically, I'm going to let you know quickly that. But then I didn't want it to be quick. That's why I was like, I don't want to rush it. No, it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. So just let everyone know that I'm not telling you now.
You need to hurry up and tell them.
We've got 3 minutes left. No, I have designed my logo for my new business project, which is my. I'm not telling you. No, joking. Okay, we've got so many things going on. I still need to get my sewing machine, but this is actually alongside. It's going to be. It will intertwine with it, but I'm starting off with like let's say accessories. We'll say accessories. Yeah. I was asking you like
accessories, right? Accessories? I mean, I guess.
No, I'm like, should we go with that?
I mean, yeah.
But no, I'm really excited about it. I've made the, I've designed it. I've had it remade because when I designed it, they then wanted me to pay for it. I was like, I'm not paying for it. So I did pay.
It looks nice now, though.
It's sick, but she did it very well. I basically designed it. What are you talking about?
Okay, cool.
But I know what I think.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Well, there's a few things going on basically. Okay. I'll talk about it another time because there's just so much going on. What I'm trying to say is there's exciting things on the horizon and I've got a lot going on and I need to plan it properly. No, I have. Oh, my ear's going weird.
It's okay.
My ear's gone really weird.
It's going to be okay.
No, it's gone really weird.
It will go back, I promise.
I need to look that up. I'm telling you, I've got a really high, really loud ring in my left ear.
Does that never happen to you?
Not that, it means something.
What?
It's a good thing.
I'm sure it's great. Money's coming. It's the ringing of money.
Oh, I'll take that. No. It's definitely it means something. To be honest with you, my head is so messed up. As in, like, my hearing is all over the place, but in a good way. I feel like I'm consistently
communicating.
Connected because I'm like all the time. But I feel like I'm on literally on another frequency.
Yeah.
So. It's good and it's bad. It was terrible once upon a time.
What do you mean?
Well, it was awful.
Oh, of course, yeah. I forgot you've got the
tinnitus. It was horrendous. I went to India and I thought, actually at one point I nearly had a mental breakdown.
No, I know.
I literally came.
Was that near the beginning?
Right at the beginning.
That
when I
makes
realised,
so much
I had the realisation, I was like, I can't live like
Similar
this.
to my leg.
Yeah, I was like, I can't live without peace.
Right.
I can't live
like this.
With
the
always
constant,
having a noise.
How crazy is that?
Like, and the universe like, yeah, you go to.
You gonna do it
You
though.
gonna live like that, girl.
Watch me.
And I was like, yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
I am.
Of course
yeah.
you are.
I was like, I had one day of like crazy. Well, no, a few hours of just,
Yeah.
And then I was like,
Which makes
you're
sense.
either gonna deal with this
Yeah.
or you're not.
Yeah. And you're going to deal
are.
with it.
Yeah, and I've done very well.
Yeah.
Went to India, this is a few years ago, and the lady helped me. I couldn't sleep. I was popping
Yeah.
like sleeping pills all every day. I think they haven't.
We're out.
We love you, bye.
We love you, bye. Oh, I love it. Are they on? Imagine they weren't even on.
Can't accept.
Okay, cool.
It's fine. So funny. Popping sleeping pills, bye bye.
Yeah, bye. I guess we'll finish this story later.